Yeah, so I would like to make a point quite clear about that which is produced and that which is not produced, or perhaps everything is produced, who knows? Most likely everything is produced. But anyway, in any case, let's be clear about it. Our thinking, our emotions, our projections, our conceptions, our interpretations, our reactions to this world or to anything whatsoever. Is that produced? Is my thinking produced? Is my emotions produced? Is my conceptions about the world produced? Even is the way that I perceive the world, is that produced? If we can see that, then we will see our own brain. Then we will see that which is producing reality, and that which is producing our own mental reality, our emotions, our thinking, our projections. When we have an argument, when we disagree, when we are starting to get toxic between us, when we have conflicts, is our point of view produced? Is our projection produced? And if it is produced, what is it that is producing it? Well, it's our own cognition. It's our own cognitive process that is producing it. What does that mean? It means that if it was not produced, then it wouldn't be produced. It means that it's temporary, it's fleeting, and it cannot really be trusted as a full truth because it is produced. It's like the cave of Plato. We are delusional. We live in our own mental realities. And if that mental reality is an illusion or delusional or not, well, we don't know, and we don't have to answer that question. We don't have to answer whether it is an illusion or not. But we have to answer the question, is it produced or not? That question we cannot escape. We have to ask that question. Is it produced? That which I'm thinking, is it produced? Is the whole mental architecture that I live within and operate within, is that produced? Yes, of course it is produced. The brain is an operating system, so it is produced. Is spirituality produced? Is true self produced? Is even Buddha nature, is that produced? Well, it's all produced. But what is it in us that can see that it is produced? Well, maybe that is produced as well because it's the background awareness, or it is something even beyond that. Perhaps it is something even beyond that. Perhaps it is that which makes perception possible, but it's that which cannot be perceived in itself, which means that it can be dark matter who has consciousness. Who knows? We don't know that. We only know that it is possible to see our own mental reality, and it's possible to see our own consciousness as that which is produced, simply because it is produced. And our own relationship to that which is produced is, of course, also produced. When we see that, we get knowledge about ourselves. Then we get knowledge about what it means to live in a human program, which means we are growing up. We are becoming responsible human beings. We are not just simply idiots surfing around in the sea of consciousness. We have awareness. We have insight. We know where the world is coming from, so to speak. We know the interpretation machine. We know the projection machine inside our own brains. So, is that which I think produced or not? Of course it is produced. It's produced by my own operating system. It's produced by the human program, by the different faculties within the human program. It's produced by the brain. It's produced by the abilities and faculties within me, within you, within everyone, within the human program. So this is what it means to understand that which is produced. When we understand that, then we get knowledge of ourselves. Are toxic reactions produced? Yes, of course they are. Is narcissism produced? Of course it is. Is psychopathy, psychopathic tendencies produced? Of course they are produced. They are produced by the neurosis in the brain that produces such reactions. And psychopathic tendencies is a reaction. It's simply that. It's a reaction. It's a reactive pattern. Are those patterns produced? Yes, they are produced by the neurocircuitry and by the tendencies that we have inside us already. We can change them. We can change that which is produced. We can change it when we see how easy it is to change it, and we can change it when we see that we don't have to live in a certain produced reaction or in a certain reactive pattern. We don't have to interpret like this. We don't have to perceive like this. We don't have to project as we do, simply because it is produced. So we can detach from the whole interpretation process. We can detach from it, and in that process we can learn more about ourselves. We can learn what it means to live inside the human program, to live inside that which produces our mental reality. Thank you.